you can get those very strong, and it can make this a lot easier so that she's not dealing with as much pain. Animal chiropractic care is a field within animal health that uses manual therapy to specifically correct a biomechanical dysfunction or a joint that's not moving well. Use an adjustment to correct that. In Wisconsin, it's also known as veterinary spinal manipulation therapy, or VSMT. What an animal chiropractor is doing is they're motioning joints that have a normal range of motion, and if that joint is stuck, not necessarily out of place, then they'll put a specific high velocity, low amplitude thrust into that to get that joint back to moving properly. The typical appointment for chiropractic starts just with a conversation between myself and the owner of the animal. We discuss the history of your horse, what you use it for, what your goals are, what kind of issues you might be having. And then we'll start out by watching the horse's gait and evaluating that, watching how it uses its body. I'll also lay my hands on the horse just to feel, first without motioning joints, but just feel the joints and see how they are. And then I'll go through and actually motion the joints to feel movement. And if I find a stuck joint, that's one that will get an adjustment at that point. Horses generally need to be adjusted more than once. It's a series of 2 to 3 treatments for a specific problem, anywhere between 2 and 6 weeks apart. That can be more or less depending on the horse. There are some signs that may indicate that your horse would benefit from an adjustment. Those could include just poor performance, difficulty picking up one lead or another, change in behavior, or any sensitivity along the back of the spine. Thank you for listening. I'm Dr. Toria Waldron with Badger Equine.